The new Lion pedal promises to give you the sound of a 68 super lead all in one box. So let's check out the pedal and see whether or not it's going to be your mainstay in the studio, on stage, or at home. Let's check it out. So this isn't the first amp in a box that UniversalAudio have released. The first offerings have been more in your low to medium gain type of amps. So when I heard that they were going to be releasing the Lion, which is getting you into kind of more your rock and roll territory, I was really excited to check it out. That being said, this will also give you crystal cleans. You're going to get your edge of breakup tones, and it will push you in to that rock sound that we all know and love. So even though this is a single amp in a box, it's not a one-trick pony. It has got so many different sounds that you can get. And that can be seen in your 3 different amp modes and also the utilization of the different cabinets. So on the right-hand side here, we've got this switch which says bass, lead, and brown. On the bass setting, it's giving you a bass super lead sound, and that is going to be perfect for your clean sounds or even an amazing pedal platform. It has got crystal clear cleans, and it is a fantastic sound. Flicking it down to lead, you're really getting the epitome of the super lead sound. This is exactly what this amplifier is known for, and it's going to give you that rock sound that everybody's looking for. Flicking it down again to the brown setting, that is going to be a little bit more of your modded amplifier. It's going to give you a little bit more saturation, and it's going to be pushing you into your kind of Halen-y kind of sounds. Jumping over to the other side of the pedal, we've got this switch here, which is going to go through all of the different speaker cabinets that are available on the pedal. So straight out of the box, it does come with 3 different sounds, and they are all based off of a greenback speaker, just different iterations of a greenback that you can get. If you download the UniversalAudio app, you can also expand this to have an additional 3 different cabinet sounds, and that also includes a Vintage 30 sound, which with this amp and a Vintage 30, it's really getting into that tone that everybody knows and loves. The other additional feature that this switch has is if you flick it up until there is no light, that means it's turning off the cab emulation. So say for instance, if you wanted to use this in a live situation with a pedal power amp, you could then go directly into your cabinet and you're going to get the sound of your cab through that. So that's giving you a super lead amplifier that you can fit on a pedal board. Going through the rest of the switches and dials on this pedal, in the middle here, you have got your amp and alt switch. So in the amp mode, it means that these knobs are going to be like your normal guitar amp. You've got low, mid, and high. If you flick that up to alt, then you've got your alternative different options that you can use. So you've got room, which is going to be giving you a room sound, like a reverb added to that. So it makes it feel like you're in the room with the amp, which is really great with these because using a digital amp, you can kind of get lost in a boxy kind of sound. This will give you that roomy sound. So it's going to be perfect for being in the room with the amp. In the middle, you've also got the presence, which is going to be giving you more highs and just a little bit more crystal sound. And then on the far right, you've got a boost. So that's going to push you into your higher gain territory. Moving to the top, we've got your volume 1, volume 2, and output. Now, on these amplifiers, they are known to be patched. So what that means is input 1 and input 2 will be jumped using a patch lead, and then it's feeding input 1 into input 2, which is giving you a whole different array of sounds, and really what makes this amp such a standout in the rock sound. So I find with this pedal, if you get your sound right when it comes to volume 1, you can then find a sweet spot on volume 2, which is going to add that extra bass and that extra presence and just that extra harmonic content, and you're going to find a perfect sound. On the far right, you've also got your output. So depending on how much gain you've got through these volume pots, then you can cater that to your overall output. Last but not least, on the pedal, you've also got these 2 foot switches down here. So this is going to be your bypass switch. So the actual pedal is completely switched off. And then when you push the pedal on, that means that all of these dials are going to be exactly how they are set. If you then push this button over here, you're going into your favorites mode, so you can save a preset on that side. Me personally, I like to put my clean tone here so that I can always jump back to it when I need it, and then I'll have my high gain sounds on this side so that I can switch between the two much easier. So now that we've gone through all of the features on the front of the pedal, let's check out how it sounds. Now, I did forget to mention the pedal is also available to be used in stereo. So that's going to give you, again, a little bit more different options when it comes to sound. And when you pair that with the room option, you can really dial in exactly what you might be looking for when it comes to that room sound. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through a few of my favorite different settings on this pedal. So we're going to have some clean sounds. We're going to have some edge of breakup sound, and we're also going to push it into the sounds that this amp has really been known for with your classic rock and getting into your more high gain territory. So there is the UniversalAudio line pedal. I think we can all agree it just has such an amazing array of tones, and it's just so easy to dial in. And you can get even more tones. Make sure you download the UniversalAudio control app. Me personally, as I said, I was really excited to try out this pedal, and it really exceeds my expectations. I can't believe that I can have the amazing sounds of this amplifier in a pedal form, and I can use that whether I'm in the studio, whether I'm at home, or whether I'm on stage. This pedal does it all for me. So let us know what you thought about this pedal in the comments below. Have you tried out some of the other Universal Audio pedals and maybe you've got a favorite there? Also, chuck that in the comments below and let us know. If you do need some more information about this pedal, it's all available on the Gear4music website. As for me, my name is Rick. I'll see you next time.